In life, we try to stay honest, work hard, and live by our values. But sometimes, just one small thought of greed can completely change our destiny. Have you ever wondered how a single decision can either open the door to success or shut it forever? Today's story is about a young man named Jake, and how one fleeting thought cost him everything. Jake lived in a quiet little town. His days were filled with hardship. Each morning, he left home with hope of finding work, yet most evenings he returned empty-handed, carrying nothing but exhaustion. His meals were simple, his clothes worn, but he always carried one treasure: his honesty. One hot afternoon, after walking all day in search of work, Jake was heading home, his heart heavy with despair. Just then, a voice called out, "Young man, can you help me?" Jake turned and saw an old man standing near the roadside with 3 massive duffel bags. The old man said, "I need to reach the next village. I can manage 2 bags, but the third one is too heavy. If you carry it, I'll give you 3 gold coins." Jake agreed instantly, but as soon as he lifted the bag, his shoulders bent under the weight. "This is heavy!" he exclaimed. The old man smiled calmly. "Go, of course. It's full of bronze coins." Jake sighed, but he pushed forward. Sweat dripped down his face, yet in his heart, he felt proud he was earning honestly. As they reached the river, Jake stepped into the water without hesitation, carrying the heavy bag across. The old man, however, stayed behind. "I am too old to cross with these 2, he said. "If you carry 1 more bag, I'll reward you with 3 more gold coins." "Suspicious," the old man added, "but promise me you won't run away. This one has silver." Jake was slightly offended. "Do I look like a thief to you? I don't cheat anyone for money." He lifted the second bag and crossed. Even silver could not bend his values. They continued walking until they reached the hill. Jake climbed with effort, but again the old man stopped at the bottom. "I can climb with this last bag. It contains gold coins. If you run away, I won't be able to stop you." Jake frowned. "I already told you I'm honest. I even left my job once because my employer asked me to lie. Give me the bag." The old man hesitated, then finally handed it over. As Jake climbed higher with all 3 bags, his mind whispered, If I run now, the old man can never catch me. I'll be rich forever. I'll marry a beautiful woman. I'll live like a king." The thoughts grew louder and faster. And before he knew it, Jake's feet began to run. He reached home, breathless, heart racing. With trembling hands, he opened the bags. But inside, no gold, no silver, not even bronze. Only small stones. Confused and angry, Jake searched the bags again. Then he found a letter. It read, "I am the king of this land. I have no heir. I have been searching for an honest man to adopt as my son and successor. If you had resisted greed, you would have been the one. But you failed the test." Jake's eyes filled with tears. His heart sank. He had spent his whole life living with honesty. Yet in one single moment, he allowed greed to take over, and that one moment destroyed his destiny. This story teaches us something powerful. Our greatest enemy is not outside, it's inside our own mind. A single negative thought, if left unchecked, can push us off the path we have followed all our lives. Every action begins with a thought. Thoughts become words, words become actions, actions become habits, and habits shape our future. If Jake had silenced that greedy thought, he would have become a king. Instead, he became a man broken by regret. So, let us plant only good thoughts: honesty, patience, gratitude, because those seeds will one day grow into the life we live. If you believe the story has meaning, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And remember, be patient, be thankful, and always guard your thoughts.